Today we're going to learn how to refletch an arrow. As you can see, I broke a knock on this arrow while I was shooting today, and I noticed that the vanes are getting pretty wore out. So what I'm going to do is take the vanes off this, put a wrap on it, and then put a new knock on it. Stay tuned. Alright, well, let's get started. Of course, we have our arrow that needs to be refletched with our broken knock. I have a pair of pliers. I have this little tool that helps get the fletching off. I have some acetone to clean it up. I have my new knock. I have some arrow wraps, some fletching, and my Arizona EZ Fletch. And then Gorilla Glue is actually what I'm going to be using for the arrows. I've had pretty good luck with Gorilla Glue. So let's get started. First, we're just going to take those old fletchings off. We're just easy as that. And you can work that a little bit to get some of the excess fletching and glue off. Easy enough to do. You want to make sure that you're not getting into the arrow or damaging the arrow at all. So you want to make sure that you're keeping your tool pretty parallel to the arrow. Alright, that's looking pretty good here. Got a couple little spots. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our pliers. We're going to take that old knock off. Get rid of that. So we're going to take some acetone here. You want to be careful with how much chemicals you use on these carbon arrows. Make sure that you're not damaging them, of course. I've had good luck with using acetone to get those arrows clean. You want them really clean so the new fletchings will stick on well and it will set right when you put them on. Okay. We're just going to take a dry cloth, make sure we get all that acetone off so that our wraps will stick. Then what we're going to do is we're going to take one of these wraps, peel that off. These wraps have a little decoration on the end of them. I've honestly not been real crazy about them, but I have them, so we might as well use them. Alright, so what we're going to do, and actually I'm going to stick that new knock on just to help me with a reference point a little bit. Now what we're going to do is we're just going to get that lined up nice and even. And we're simply just going to roll. That's where this old mouse pad comes in handy. Lets you get a nice, smooth, flat surface to help get that on there. And now we have our arrow all wrapped. Then what we're going to do is we're going to take our Arizona EZ Fletch here. We're going to load that up with our new vanes here. I like orange and white. That's what I've been shooting for a lot of years. So whenever I need to refletch arrows, that's what I use. With the white and orange combination with the white arrow wrap, I found that to be pretty easy to help me find it after I've shot an arrow and either lost it in the target shooting or after I've shot a deer. Now you don't want to use a whole lot of glue here, just a thin little layer. If you have too much, that'll leak out. You want to make sure you get enough, but definitely not too much. If you do have any excess, or if you get too much, you can use your little towel there and get it cleaned up. Okay. Make sure that we're clear. Good there. I'm just going to quick rub the sides off to get that all cleaned up. And I'm going to stick the old arrow in there. There's a little notch in there that you can find. There we go. And then we simply just close up our tool here. We're going to slide the top on it. And then make sure you set the spring tension on it so it's good and tight. And now we just set and wait for the glue to dry. Alright, it's the next day. Let's go ahead and take this off and see what it looks like here. And here we have it, a perfectly fletched arrow. Now, the good thing about the Arizona EZ Fletch is that it's pretty simple. It's pretty hard to mess up an arrow with this. The bad side is you really can't do any customization to your arrow rotation or how the arrow's set or how the fletching is set on the arrow. So that's it. Thanks a lot. Go make the world a better place.